Hello again, Kaiser Soze Maximum Carnage. I have got a quick war recap. I'm not doing a recap of a bunch of attacks, but I just wanted to get this in again. I recorded a longer video, but it ended up running too long, and I have a bunch of attack fails and some other stuff that was shown in that one, but I just wanted to trim it up and keep it a little bit shorter, and then maybe divide them up into better topics. So this one is just recapping this win. The big thing just before its loss is going to be the war events here that happened at the end. So you can see in the final 2 hours of war, so with 2 hours and 10 minutes left, Chaser 3-starred number 9. I went in, I 3-starred their number 6. Both of those were cleanup attacks. Chaser then did a 99% on their number 7. And I then went and did a fresh hit number 3 on their number 5. Rundrinsky came in and got the last second win by cleaning up the number 7. MJ came in with a fresh hit 3-star on their number 4, and then it ended with the fail. Their number 5 failed on Sam. All of those things had to happen. We only had the one opportunity for a coverage attack, and everything else worked. So the impressive thing about this is this last second win. So there was some issues surely in the deployment. It was made a lot more difficult potentially than what it had to be on this base. But sometimes luck has to go your way, and as luck would have it on this particular time, it worked out in Run's favor for this last second win, which ended up being the difference in getting that 1 star. So we lost, or we won the war, even though we lost on percentage. So his troops are pushing in here. I'm just going to 2x it to be able to rip through this a little bit quicker, because all of the interesting stuff happens towards the end. One thing I'm just going to note here is that heal was put down. Heal before poison for HGHB is almost never good. You want to get poison down. It pushes things through those original defenses a lot faster, and at the same time you want to catch the healers in it, so it's like you're using a heal and a poison. There's a lot of people that I see using HGHB and they're putting down heals first. You don't want to put down the heal first. You want the rage to be in first, because it's going to take out all the defenses that are doing damage while you're troops are fighting the CC. Get the poison down on the CC, and then follow that up with a heal to keep everything alive while they're making that push. On top of that, you can also put in another early rage to be able to get it. Here, we'll pause once again. You can see that he's got a rage and a heal left, and he's just basically dropping in the hogs now. Much too late on those spells. You got 5 spells. The plan should be to use them all on the main brunt of troops. You want to keep the giants up, keep your heroes rolling, keep the bowlers up, and then you can just trickle in hogs while those defenses are distracted. So he ended up not doing that, and that's what led to this requirement for the last second win kind of thing. So we're going to go 4x, queen pounds on these walls. I'm just going to zoom in now over because of the builder's hut. That's even another thing. Anytime you see both builder's huts, trade 1 whiz for 4 archers. You could just put an archer on each of the corners, then the builder huts are never in play. That should happen every single time there's builder huts in the corner. So it's paused here, and you can see 2 seconds left. I'm just going to change it to the 1 times. So now we've got a second left, and you can see that the builder's hut has quite a bit of health. Actually, with 3 seconds left, I ended up walking away from this attack because I thought it was a fail. You can see the other archer now coming a little bit closer with the next pause. The far archer shoots it, so that arrow's away, still in that last second. The queen then gets her final shot off, popping it, and at the very last second, that's it. That was literally the last possible instant for that thing to go down when that queen shot ended up getting the clearance and ultimately led to the war win. So that was great. A good thing to be able to have there by a run with some good luck, even though some problems were there in the deployment of the troops kind of thing. Made it a little bit more difficult than what it had to be, but it was a really incredible win for us because we needed some defense. We had to clear off clean up anything that was left in the final moments of that war, and we were able to pull it out. So good job by all those involved. I'm sure it's going to be deleted soon. We're in a war, so that's going to be coming up right away. That's all for this particular video. I've got another, maybe 2 or 3 actually coming out today as well. Real quick ones just showing some failed attacks, what people did wrong, and putting that out just for learning purposes, because we can all learn. Oftentimes people question why it went wrong, or they don't fully understand what happened that led to the fail. And just by pointing out some of these failed attacks, showing what led to the fail, people can kind of either avoid it in the initial deployment of the troops, or just as that attack is taking place, make some changes on the fly. All right, Kaiser Soze, maximum carnage, more to follow.